But nah, this first one, boom, 90-day run is upon us. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to figure out what are the problems that people are running into that we need to resolve. You know what I'm saying? So I went in my Instagram channel chat, asked them, hey, what's some problems or things that you've run into while being on your 90-day run that hindered you and stopped you from being, able to complete it, finish it, and to be where you wanted to be. So I got these 3 things, you feel me? Boom. I don't know if y'all can see. All right, cool. Since y'all saw the board, you know what I'm saying, we should be good. But, you know what I'm saying, keep at the parking stuff around me. So, feel me? I'm just going to, since you can't see the board, I'm just going to explain off the board. Cool. First one, lack of discipline. You know what I'm saying? This is one that I seen pretty predominant, you know what I'm saying, in the group chat, and even one that I was thinking about myself. Because at that point, if you lack discipline on a simple fact of just putting money aside that you are basically paying yourself, you know what I'm saying, like working 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, working any type of job, you put in the hours, you put in your time away from your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying, to put money in your pockets. So at that point, even if you're working with somebody or for somebody, you put in money in your pockets in the fact of, hey, I'm paying myself to do these things, to pay my bills, my car note, to put money aside, to build into myself, my brand, anything like that. Like me personally, boom, I'm working security now at this point. Am I gonna stop putting money into myself and not try to get to where I'm going to? No, of course not. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, me also being on this 90-day run is gonna help that even more, because now I'm putting extra money aside, you know what I'm saying, to the things that I want to do and the hobbies and the lifestyle that I want to live. You feel me? So if we lack this main key first point, at that point you're already messing yourself up in the instance of, man, I can't go without going to the club or the party or you know what I'm saying, getting this type of food or going out to eat with family and friends and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. That money is going to dock down, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on for your 90-day run. You know what I'm saying? It's not a 90-day run if you're not putting money aside for, you know what I'm saying, the journey that you're going on. You feel me? So at that point, I think it's just real important to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and nip this in the bud before we even start the 90-day run. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm making this video first, because this one is very important. If it's not mentally already in your head and you're not already telling yourself, hey, I need to figure out what I need to do to go ahead and get those temptations. That's on the second one. To get these temptations and different stuff out of my mind so I can focus on what I need to do. If I'm not focused, I know that these things can help me, you know what I'm saying, or deter me from doing what I need to do and being along the track that I want to be on. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the 90-day run is doing nothing but helping us. So as long as you doing things to help yourself, in the long run, you're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? You should be focused enough to complete the 90-day run, or to even go farther than 90 days and apply what you learn from this and the money that you gain from this into something else. You know what I'm saying? Or into a longer venture and avenue of whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, the second one that we're locked in on, too much temptation. I'm going to figure out a way where maybe I'm just being slow, but like on the camera it's probably not showing like what it says, because it's kind of like probably backwards, but I got a limited amount of time, so we're going to keep going. Number 2, too much temptation. That goes back into the first one. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, temptation can coincide with discipline, right? So at that point, if you don't have discipline, the temptations are going to easily affect you in a way that can, like I said, deter you on what you want to do. So one person said too much temptation. At that point, you know as a person what you're tempted by. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's money, females, entertainment, going outside, you know, even temptations of, it could be little things like not even knowing that you're scrolling on TikTok every day. You know what I'm saying? Being on Instagram every day. You know what I'm saying? Just those things like that can go ahead and push you away from the 90-day run. And you might not think, how can TikTok stop me from being on my 90-day run? If I know my temptation is TikTok, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, anything like that, at that point, those things are to, you know what I'm saying, interest you of entertainment. Like, okay, this person did this person did that. Or we're acting like those two forms of social media don't also help you to buy things, you know what I'm saying, or persuade you to buy things. At that point, I know personally for my brand, I'm posting on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and possibly YouTube as I start. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, add that along with my brand and everything like that. But as an entrepreneur, I know that people are on TikTok, on Instagram, they're gonna look and see my product. At that point, why wouldn't I post anything to, you know what I'm saying, tempt them into buying my product? You know, I've done it myself. We all do it. Oh, I like these shorts. I seen them on Instagram. Oh, I like these pants. I seen them on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, even something so small and just an everyday thing, because at this point, I get on TikTok every day. I get on Instagram every day. Should I? No. So at this point, even for myself, I'm like, if I know that's an area that I need to work on, even not being on every day, but also, you know, with the temptations that's on there, at that point, with the 90-day run and me trying to save money, at this point, that's not something that I should be doing or, you know, spending a lot of time doing, and not focus on the things that I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's, okay, hey, I'm finna go into work today. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I got free time. I got this. You know, your job might permit me, like I said, I work security. We're not doing anything. I'm not gonna lie. So I be on TikTok, Instagram, all of that. But how can I use my time more effectively in some ways that'll help me focus on our main goal, which is the 90-day run for this 90 days that we're doing it for? And what else can I be doing that's productive in that time? You know, I'm not saying the whole time that I'm there, I work a 12-hour shift. I'm not saying for the whole 12 hours, I'm not going to be on Netflix or TikTok. But at the same time, what percentage of time of that time am I using to be productive and to help propel myself, even with the 90-day run, any ventures that I have business-wise, you know what I'm saying, doing, or even, you know, with relationships that I need, because networking is everything. So at this point, you might come to me, you know what I'm saying, listening about the 90-day run. It's probably another person doing, or even better of the same thing, you know what I'm saying, letting you know even more details, you know what I'm saying, than what I'm saying. And that's just real deal facts. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you feel me, you could be also researching, okay, I know I heard this from here about the 90-day run. The things that I didn't hear, and that, my fault, the things that I didn't hear and that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, get information about, what areas of social media that are tempting me can I use to research more about the 90-day run, research more about how to be focused on certain aspects of my life. I could be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, really, temptation is a two-way street. I'm not gonna lie, you could be tempted to do anything, but at the same time, the same way you're tempted to do certain things, you can cut that out and turn around and be like, no, I'm gonna cross this out because I know my willpower and I know what I need to do and what I want to do. At this point, those temptations don't work in the favor of stopping me, but instead I'm gonna use that as fuel to at least help me find out how I need to make myself a better person for any goal or any matter that I need to do. All right, and the third thing that we have here is not using automated transfers. When I first saw this, I was a little confused, but it's kind of self-explanatory. At that point, let's say, you know, you get paid bi-weekly or weekly from working whatever job that you have. At that point, once that hits, you have that money sitting. And once you have that money sitting, it's free will. I know if I got $1,500 sitting on my bank account, you know what I'm saying, my checking, and I know I got certain things that I'm wanting or that I need to pay for, oh, that $1,500 is already occupied. You know what I'm saying? But I'm understanding what they're saying now, because at that point, not using automated transfers. If I know that I'm going on a 90-day run, and with the year and day and age that we're in, you can use or even have money set aside for certain things, and people do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You might even do it for a trip, you know what I'm saying, vacation. So at this point, if it's for bettering myself and, you know what I'm saying, going on this 90-day run, why wouldn't I use it? So if I can use automated transfers, and I know this is a problem for me, it would be a great thing to be like, go ahead, go in my checking, and automate, or even go to, you know, the person that pays me, the app, or whoever I need to go to, and say, hey, I want to put away $100. I want to put away $50. I want to put away $200, bi-weekly, or, you know, every 2 weeks. Yeah, those are, you know what I'm saying? That's why you don't record at a park. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? At that point, now it's becoming easier on me and my part because I've already done the main step of, hey, that money's gone, but I know it's going to a good cause and a good thing that I'm doing for myself. At that point, man, that 200, I don't even gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? It's already gone. So now it's not a, oh, I spend money here, I spend money there. How I'm gonna make this 200 work? I can't really put away 200 right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work out. Nah, we're not thinking like that no more. You know what I'm saying? With this, we're exact. It's structured. So at that point, for the 90-day run, if this is one of the things that you need to do, go ahead and just put money aside. At that point, I don't see why it wouldn't work. At this point, I feel like out of everything that I seen in the chat, and it wasn't a lot, it was like maybe 7, 8 responses. At that point, these were the 3 main ones that caught my eye, specifically that I think affect a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went over these 3. It's gonna be more 90-day run content, you know what I'm saying, coming out. At this point, we just, bro, I was about to cuss, but stuff expensive, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, if I can save money to make more money, so I can spend money, I love spending money. I ain't gonna lie, I just not got a new car. You know what I'm saying? I like clothes. I like going out to eat. Everybody does, but at some time and point, you have to realize it's like, man, if I keep spending, and not trying to find a way how I can spend money to make money, at that point, I'm gonna be in the hole for a while, bro. And everybody else is gonna exceed me, or not even saying it's about other people, but at that point, like, who wants to be at the bottom? Nobody. So, I'm glad I went ahead, you know what I'm saying, did this first video, let y'all see, you know what I'm saying, kind of how the content is gonna be, where we're gonna go from here, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, like I said, first one in the wraps. We'll figure out how to fix this whole situation with the board, but except that, yeah, we're done. Let's do it.